Hey y'all, it's your girls,
Shells
and Chris. Welcome back to our channel.
We're in a new setting today at my house with a different kind of video where we're gonna get intimate. So we're answering some questions that we get a lot on Instagram about us, our relationship,
Influencer life,
how much we get paid.
Oh yeah, y'all know
really went there while doing our makeup. So we're not like makeup experts or anything.
At all.
We just figured we'd do something while answering these questions.
Pretty much.
So each of us will take turns with the questions, and hopefully you'll get to know us a little better after this.
Without further ado, let's get started.
Into it. Okay, y'all, lately the first thing I tend to start with is the concealer, just to make my face look a little more awake. I got this Lancome product as part of like a test job for my editing gig, and I've been trying it. It's a little on the lighter side, but when you blend it out, it can work. I also swear by this Beauty Blender sponge, y'all, for blending. It really just was made for it, and it's actually the best at it. Okay, Chris, hit me with the questions.
How did we start NYCX Clothes?
Okay, the short story is in 2014, Chris was watching a lot of YouTube videos. These were the Bethany Moda days, and she got me into it. Around the same time, we were going to Seoul a lot and, you know, meeting up with Kendall and Kylie. I can't believe we did that, but we did, and they even gave us a compliment one time. So we just figured, since we were having the same taste, shopping for the same things, why not try this whole YouTube thing? Wasn't even like a career the way it is now, so we gave it a shot, and NYCX was born on August 10th, 2014, and we launched our Instagram around the same time, but we couldn't have predicted what it would have become. So long story short, that's how it happened.
And I usually start my makeup with brushing through my eyebrows. Your girl's got some coarse eyebrows, so I want to make sure that they're all aligned. So for this, y'all, I have to take off my glasses. Don't mind me, I'm very blind. But hit me, Shells, for your question.
Did brands start paying for our content from the beginning?
Definitely not, y'all. We started out by doing so much free work. Like, we were shooting just for creating content, and we wanted to build up our portfolio. Then eventually a lot more brands started seeing us. We started pitching a lot more brands, and then we started having a business relationship.
Next up, after my concealer is hopefully well blended, y'all will be able to see that before me. I am going to do some light dabs of my foundation. So I only need a few dabs of this. I'm not heavy on the foundation, y'all. I like the no makeup look. Hit me, Chris.
So how do you separate the work between you two?
Okay, first of all, the work is creating content for brands. We either post it on our feed or they use it on their own social channels. We also have NYCX Studio, which is our agency, in a physical space. So we coordinate bookings when people want to use the space. Come through in Brooklyn if you ever need one. And we run influencer campaigns for brands, but our main focus is also diversity and inclusion workshops. So we host those workshops for progressive brands. Now, how do we separate the workload? Chris is more of the creative, trying to push her more in that direction. She's the one who edits our YouTube videos. Shout out to her. She comes up with like creative direction. When we have a photo shoot, she can put together a mood board when we're pitching brands. So think of her as like your go-to creative person, whereas I'm business strategy and the writing piece. So I'm just out here getting us new business for NYCX Studio and trying to renew business for clients that we've worked with on NYCX Clothes. So the two of us kind of complement each other, but eventually we're gonna grow a team.
Next up for my routine is the concealer. I take a little bit of it and dab it under my eyes.
How many collaborations do you do on a given month?
I would say 5 to 6. Shells and I like to build up the partnership, so we're really able to get bigger checks. And you know, and also we don't want to look like a walking billboard.
We're not doing ads on ads. It's basically just, you know, smaller but more thoughtful and longer relationships.
Yeah, so you guys see that I'm currently breaking out. I gotta hide it with the concealer. This is perfect for it.
So here we go. My face is all concealed and I have my foundation. Now, if I'm doing the most, I will put on a highlight, especially if it's a sunny day, because I want that glow to show. And for this, I'm using this like illuminating powder from Hourglass.
So how much money do you typically earn per month?
Well, damn, Chris, can I apply my thing first? Wouldn't y'all like to know? So this is probably one of the questions we often get. It depends, right? Like there are people who take on a ton of partnerships and they can make upwards of like 50 to even 100K a month, right? Because they make money in different ways. Again, with us, we try to curate our partnerships a little more and build them up with the brands that we have so that we have recurring gigs. So it varies, but I would say on average, like a blogger who's generally booked and busy or working with brands that they love is probably making anywhere like in the few 10,000s every month. I'm not saying it's me, you know, necessarily, but anyone who's booked and busy, if you know what I mean. So y'all can do the calculation, 5 figures or 6 figures, depending on their following, the kind of status of brands that they work with. All of that factors into their salary. But to give you some perspective, it's enough that people quit their jobs and do it full time because it's bigger than what they make at a traditional 9 to 5.
Y'all, after a close look, I may need to apply some more concealer because these pimples, not it.
Question: what is a misconception people have about us?
I guess what I would say is that we can be standoffish sometimes, like we come out too teacher preachy.
Yikes.
But I wouldn't say so. Like we're pretty cool to hang out with.
We are though.
Facts. Like, you know, we get along with everybody and
we're not preaching, we just say what we know. And
I think too, a lot of people come to us to ask us these questions and like instead of just like answering one by one, we just kind of like put it on our story so like everybody can benefit.
Boom.
That's it. Up next, I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty foundation that I've been using recently.
How has the business changed since the pandemic?
At the beginning of the pandemic, like all the brands were canceling like partnerships, trips, and all of that, which was understandable. We were in an unpredictable moment. But now, things have totally picked up with the rise of so many digital platforms like TikTok. Influencer marketing is just like completely growing. Money. Which means money.
All these platforms are competing with each other.
Yeah. I really need somebody to teach me how to blend because I just...
One thing about Chris, she does not blend her thing really well. So I often have to like triple check to see if the job is well done.
I remember one time I was taking pictures with this photographer. Tell me why I get the pictures back and like I have a mark here where my foundation ended.
That's what
I was
happens when
livid.
you don't double, triple, quadruple blend.
I was livid, y'all. Honestly, that's when I realized I need a makeup artist.
We seriously do though.
We do.
Okay, now that our faces are hopefully beat,
Yup.
we're just gonna finish off with our mascara.
Well, Chelsea's gonna use this because I'm like very afraid of whatever this is.
Both things are from Rouge, and I don't even know if I'm using it right. A lot of time I feel like I end up basically pinching my skin, but
damn,
that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know.
No, they look pretty like straight.
We'll see.
One thing about me is I'm gonna wear mascara. This one looks so expensive, guys.
It really does.
Like I love the packaging. Like the gold is really doing it for me. And what was the last question, Chels?
So we're gonna end with this final question, which is what's next for us / where do we see the industry going? And what's next for us, Chris?
Yeah, the world, the universe.
We're just getting started. I think we are going to keep growing NYCX Studio intentionally. We're not like rushing to take on a lot of clients. We just want to make sure that the brands who choose to work with us, you know, prioritize diversity and inclusion. So we'll be slowly but surely growing our portfolio. The studio space will continue to be somewhere that you can use for your own creativity.
Yeah, y'all can come through and take some pictures, you know.
And eventually we might like host events there.
Like actual live events.
As far as NYCX clothes,
we definitely want to grow our current brand partners. Like we want to work, you know, with more luxury.
Expand into other categories too. Like American Express would be a dream client. I'm speaking it out into existence right now.
Yeah, y'all need to
anybody
hit us
watching
up.
know someone, like hit me up.
Let's go.
Airbnb too.
Yeah.
So expanding into new categories and also continuing to expand the platforms where we distribute our content. So YouTube is one of them, which is why every Sunday
you'll find a new video from us.
Y'all knew that
6
vlog
p.m.
was coming,
y'all
right? Like y'all knew that. Voila. Here are your 2 Caribbean, your Haitian beauties. I don't know, y'all. I
feel like
I tried some.
Yeah.
This was just for this video. So I hope you all at least appreciated the effort. If you like these sorts of intimate, get to know us videos, be sure to give
us a like
and subscribe to our channel.
We post new videos every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Let us know if you have questions that would, you know, warrant a part 2.
Oh yeah, because we always
like doing these. I think it's more relaxed and fun.
And you get to know us too.
Exactly. I like to get to know you better too, hon.
We're so weird, y'all.
We'll see you guys
next time.